Hello, friends. I am Brad Beard, owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in downtown Geyserville, California, the most awesome town in Northern California you're ever going to see. Welcome to Happy Hour with Brad and Grady, where we drink a little wine, we try to have some fun, but most of all, we try to have some fun and drink some wine.
That's exactly what we do. That was the best opening of all the openings all year long.
That is it. And so
That was stunning.
we are having, oh my gosh, we are going to have such a good show tonight. There are so many great things going on. Wow. I'm actually, my mind has been boggled. We have so many things. So many things that I want to talk about.
8 days of Christmas.
We are in the grand finale of that.
Yep,
we just
last
released
day of
that. We had unbelievable sales for that today,
Yep,
so that
and
was great.
Lots of people responding to that.
Almost all the flash sales. Actually, all the flash sales.
I think all the flash sales have.
That's why Grady is getting all flashy on us tonight. Excellent, excellent. Oh my gosh! I hope everybody is getting in the mood, because you know what? I'm sad but excited. This is our last show of the year.
I know.
So I'm a little sad about it. I was just thinking before we started, maybe we should come back on for a hot second at New Year's. Just kidding. JJ is going to be out of town, and we're not going to be able to do it, but that's okay. But I don't know what I'm going to do without seeing all these folks.
You know, we could have like a quickie. We could do like some sort of like a half-hour happy hour quickie at your house, you know, or just drinking and doing stuff.
Sounds like you've been working really hard on that today, Grady. All right. Well, anyway, let's get all the crazy stuff out of the way real fast. Oh my gosh. We have got, like we were saying, the flash sales today. I think everything's gone with that. And if you guys had any questions about any of the sales that we had on the previous 8 days, email us, let us know. Right. And there's a few odds and ends.
Left. No 14 sisters. Sorry, Jesse from Virginia got that one, my friends.
That is a fact. But a couple really important things, especially for you guys, is that we are going to be closed from the 23rd. Well, we'll be open the 23rd. Of December.
Yes. We close on the 23rd. So Thursday, the 23rd, it is the last chance you can get all your fun stuff.
Yeah. So for all you folks that slurp down all your wine for Christmas, and you need stuff for New Year's, you need to get it now. So please plan ahead for that as well. Yep. So we'll be closed from the 24th.
Yeah, basically closed
on the 24th.
Christmas Eve all the way through
the
December 7th.
No, what? Great. January. Again,
maybe
those glasses are messing with your.
They could. It's hard to read with these things. They're very thick.
Yeah, I was going to say, holy cow! But so what you need to do is plan for all of you folks that haven't picked up your club shipments and fun stuff like that. What are we doing next Saturday?
We're going to have a club little pickup party. Some sort of fun little club pickup party with a little bit of snacks and some other fun
Holy
stuff.
cow, we got a show going on, folks. Thank you so much. Wow, we got a bathroom situation going on. That's fantastic. Oh, man, I don't know, locking a door, tough stuff over there. But here's what we're going to do is next Saturday is going to be our wine club pickup party. Fun little holiday nibbles, good action like that. Yep. Special menu of a lot of our reserve wines and fun stuff like that. And that's going to be going on from noon until 4 o'clock. So that is going to be a lot of fun. So if you don't have anything to do next Saturday from noon to 4, please give us a call, make a reservation for that, and then we'll be able to take care of everybody. That will be awesome.
I'm super excited, and it'd be so fun to see you guys if you can come out. But if you can't, we understand. It's Christmas time, it's holidays, there's lots going on.
And then Anna, I know that you don't like to talk much, but are the Szymanskis online yet?
Yes. Yep.
Oh my gosh! The reason why I was wondering about that is we have a celebration this evening.
We have a super big celebration because coming up very soon is their 25th wedding anniversary.
Cheers. Way to go, guys. Great job.
25 years of awesome. And thanks for spending most of them here at Mercury. We really enjoy that.
And I do like to say that Mercury wine keeps people together longer. So it's good. Come on in, JJ. Yeah, what do you got over there?
Stuff right out of my butt there. Perfect. Thanks,
wow.
guys.
All right. So we all are we not hearing Grady? I'm guessing.
Oh,
is
no.
what's going on?
You can hear me, but
Or JJ just wanted some early screen time.
there was
I
a
don't
little
know what's
echoing going
there.
on in there.
Speaking of screen time, I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, where's that Danny?
Where is that
Isn't Danny here around anywhere somewhere?
Wow.
Somewhere?
Here's a Danny. How are you doing? What do we have on the menu tonight?
Fantastic. So I made a roast, Thanksgiving, a Christmas roast.
See, you're on the same
I know,
page I
I
am.
know. Yeah,
I don't even
you're
know what
wearing
day
off
it
on
is.
me.
So excited
Christmas
about that new
roast,
map.
some mashed potatoes, and a great gravy.
We have a little
Go
gravy for that.
along
That sounds
with that,
fantastic.
Yes.
So roast would be really good for Christmas, right?
It would be. And
All
what's
right.
it going to pair with, Brad?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going to figure that out.
We're gonna.
We
Well,
have-
that's why we
Brad
have
has
all these
opened
wines
a
open, and we're
plethora.
gonna. I don't know. Right now, I'm
of
drinking
delicious
some heavy
wines.
metal, which is absolutely delicious, which I think might go nicely
Okay.
with that.
Awesome.
Don't know the exact pairing, but we're gonna find out, and
We've got
hopefully,
Father. We've
hopefully
got
you're.
Element.
Yeah.
We have so many.
Oh, we've
things
got.
open
Oh,
tonight.
that's right. We opened up some of the library
We
wines.
did.
We've got the 13 Father open. We've got the 13
Wow.
elements. So maybe those will go nice with a nice rich meal. Maybe it's just classic. Maybe we'll go with the Cabernet. I don't know.
You're crazy.
I know. I'm feeling pretty good about it
I
tonight.
know. I know you are.
Feeling really good.
Yeah, you look great.
Hey.
Oh,
You know,
what?
getting all dressed up, fancy.
I always look good for the shows. What are you talking about? So
Like I said,
was-
you look good this time.
All right, I think this is the first and only time I've ever walked out of my house without one piece of Mercury gear on, and
We need to get you a little pin.
I feel
There you go.
not right not wearing all my
Yes, put
Mercury
your orders
stuff.
in for the new Mercury pin coming soon.
There you
Sure.
go.
Maybe I'll be the fashion model for some of our new hats and all that good
Oh, there you
Mercury
go.
swag that we've got.
But you look like you're ready to go to a New Year's Eve celebration. You just look like you're ready to ring it 2022.
I'm a little early. I think I'm a little early for that, Grady. I think you're just a smidgen early.
Well, early is good. You can ring it in all month long.
All right. So
Okay, well, my screen time is. I got to go get
Screen
it's done,
time's up.
and
and yeah, so whenever you're ready, I would go ahead and start getting that
I
fancy
shall
stuff
do
done.
that, yes.
We'll be judging you on the doneness.
Oh,
of
actually, it's plating. Plating gets the most points, so make sure the plating is
All
perfect.
right, we'll check out the plating, but I can't wait to taste it. It looked great and smelled great before I left, so can't wait that. Danny's homemade fancy mashed potatoes. That's
Super
always going to be
excited.
good.
Oh, this is going to be almost as much fun as our Thanksgiving hootenanny.
I think that was a really good one. A lot of people said that was one of our better
We were
shows.
having
I hope
such
we don't
fun.
let them down for
We
our,
won't.
for our grand finale
No,
last show of the year.
We've got our big Christmas hootenanny going.
I brought
on.
out a jacket 3 sizes too small, and
I got flashing lights. I've got
we-
glasses that have.
I think we
gear on
pretty
them.
much got everything loaded down with that. Holy cow!
Dame Edna's got nothing on me.
But geez, speaking of all sorts of stuff, gosh, we've got a wonderful little cheese plate, and I certainly hope that you folks are going to be able to gather with your family and friends this year. Even if you're not gathering with your family and friends, do something special for yourself. Put a nice little cheese plate together like this. I mean, Danny went out and did some. Apparently, he had a bigger budget than he should have. He's got some really nice holiday confections.
He
I
does
can't wait
indeed.
to show you all of those things. They are absolutely fantastic. Come on in, Jim Ricard, famous
not late at all.
winemaker from Northern California. Very nice. Despite being from Cloverdale, we'll let you into Geyserville. Come on down. Jim, pull up a chair, my friend. Oh, yeah, we've got a special guest. Gosh darn it. A fixture for over 100 years here in Northern California. Jim is doing a fantastic job making some great wines up there, working all sorts of good stuff.
Yay!
But anyway, we've got all sorts of great things going on tonight. And we've got folks that are trying to, darling, thank you so much for playing with Freddie. You know what? Please don't. Matter of fact, thank you so much. So much. Thanks and good cheer. It's our last show of the year. You never know what's going to go on. Now,
Anything can happen.
that was actually Archie, of course, is here. I know
We like squeaky toys.
it's nothing like being overserved on a hot Friday afternoon. But anyway, holy moly. All right, so we had Danny, we had food. Food's coming.
Uh,
I was going to talk about the
You were, because we have
plates.
we have like a dozen delightful cheeses here that Anna had plated so perfectly as usual.
We went a little bit heavy on goat and ducks, and then we've also
did.
got some little caramel nibbles. And my gosh, when we get to the end, we've got some absolutely gorgeous pastries from Cousteau's that we're going to be doing tonight. For our Thanksgiving thing, we had those beautiful tarts, but they just
Those were
went,
amazing.
you know what, Anna, can you hand me at least one of those cute little things? I just
Hand
got to show
Brad's-
these people
Would
this.
somebody toss Brad a tart, please?
Holy cow.
Somebody.
I don't know if anybody could lift Danny, but look at these things. That would be one heavy tart.
Wow.
But look at these very cute little cupcakes. And we've got some shortbread, gingerbread things going on.
Those are amazing.
We're going to see how good they pair. Actually, we already did. Grady and I
may have
already
tested
busted into
them.
those. Thank you, Anna.
We do all
I
this
sure
quality
appreciate
control
that.
for you, the viewer, so that you're not disappointed when you see my face go.
Oh, man.
There's no disappointment tonight.
I don't think we have any vegetables. So
That's right. So look at this platter of deliciousness with not one vegetable
we've
in
given
sight.
Grady the night off for trying
Thank
all
you.
the
I
fantastic stuff.
appreciate it. It's been a whole year trying things that I don't normally eat,
Man,
and I appreciate new things. But
I'm going in. You know what we don't have tonight?
what don't we have?
Do we have any napkins for the proper
Look,
folks
use
over
my
here?
shirt.
Thank you, darling.
I do. We don't need any napkins.
There we go.
Good God, napkins, dude.
No expense spared. Fancy
All right,
Christmas
fine.
napkins. Come
Christmas
on. There we go.
napkins, that's
Well,
good.
I was gonna dive into the goat,
Oh,
and then
right.
I was thinking about goats. Jim, do you have a wine key for the wine you brought in? No. Do you need
I
one?
do.
Jim looked over there. He doesn't have any wine, and I saw his bottle of wine sitting there. He needs a little something. There you go.
My God.
This is I wrote this pie.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Pie?
Oh, wait a minute. Then don't let all those other guests drink it first.
Mm.
We can always, I have a feeling I know what that pie is, Jim.
See?
Oh, man. All right. Now we've got, actually, Jim he doesn't know it yet, but he's going to come over here and hang out with us for a minute because we do want to talk about the fancy dinner series that Jim and I do. We'll be talking about that tonight.
And you guys were chit-chatting yesterday, I think, weren't you?
We did chit chat yesterday. So if you haven't seen it, I think that video or that episode is blowing up, over 450 views. Jim and I were having great times. Jim has one of his new tasting room employees, absolutely one of our really good friends, Christina. She sabered a sparkling wine
Did
yesterday.
she really?
Oh, you didn't watch? Oh, Anna, do you have a microphone? Anna says she watched faithfully, but apparently
Wow.
Grady was much too busy doing important things.
I was. Fawn was at the dog park. She was running around, being a dog. It was very hard. And she got groomed. So that's my excuse. Dog grooming.
I'll let it go.
Thank you.
And the one thing that you asked me if I was able to handle it, the first cheese I had, I forgot. It's that cheese with the blueberry on the outside. It's a goat cheese. Microphone, please. Come on. I just wanted her to talk. Just to prove that she's here.
She's not some sort of
Glasses.
virtual CIA.
She's holding on.
simulacrum.
There she is.
That was a blueberry vanilla goat cheese.
Nice.
Absolutely spectacular. I love it. It's fantastic. Even though, well, okay, there's a little blueberry,
All right,
but
there's
you like blueberries,
I do
so
like
that's
blueberries.
not a.
I love blueberries.
You like them on your shirt or in your mouth?
Both. And in my Eggos.
That is.
I'm certain those are real
That
blueberries.
is a really delicious cheese.
It really is. And the vanilla
I
is
had never
subtle.
had that.
It's subtle, but delicious.
What I think I like about it is that the for those of you that don't like the sharpness of a young goat cheese, the blueberries kind of bring in a little bit of sweetness,
Mitigate
and then the
that.
vanilla.
Nice.
Wow, that is really nice. What wine are you trying it with?
I'm having it with heavy metal. And heavy metal, because there's a little tartness with the blueberry, which is surprising. That goes nicely with the vanilla. The heavy metal kind of brings it all back into balance. It's beautiful.
I was thinking that the
Petite
bastard might be
Verdot.
really nice with that.
Ooh, the bastard might
there's-
be good too.
You know, because it's a younger goat cheese, it doesn't have a lot of fat to it.
Nope.
So I was thinking something that's not quite as tannic.
Right.
Might
a nice
go nicely with
mid-bodied
that.
wine like the bastard.
Yes, but that's what's nice about cheese platters. And when you're hosting, make sure you have 3 or 4 different choices for your guests. You never know.
Because you just don't know.
You never
And
know.
some things may surprise you unless you've pre-tasted all your charcuterie like
Oh,
Brad
that's
does.
that's a little more exciting for me for that cheese. That is fantastic. And then when I was perusing
Pretty that thing is.
our fancy little cheese store, I found a buttermilk blue cheese. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. You're going sour and strong plus
Right.
all that. And
Beautiful.
we've got that tonight, and it's really kind of fun. So the blue is a little more subdued.
And that's rare for you because you do like those Point Reyes monster blues.
Yep, they are. I'm going to give that a
Let's try this blue. So which blue is this one, Anna? Anna, what blue are we eating?
I'm liking the sour.
Buttermilk blue raw milk cheese.
Buttermilk blue.
Buttermilk blue.
Raw.
Milk
Damn,
Mm.
Skippy.
I can tell it's raw.
That is
You know you're
hardcore.
eating healthy when you're eating raw.
Oh, man. There's a lot of fun going on with that. It's making my salivary gland spit water
Actually,
out.
I think
That's
that's
kinda crazy.
great, dude.
This is amazing.
You could never mind what you could
I mean, a little
do that trick
sprinkler
for.
at the table. Hey, everybody, check out Grady's eating blue
Oh, my
cheese
God.
again. Mmm.
So I've got a question for folks. What was the best thing that we offered this year for the back vintages?
Oh.
And I think a lot of you might have known that we didn't have a lot of our library wines to offer this year. Usually we have 7 or 8 wines besides the 13 Cabernet
Yes.
Franc and stuff like that. But over the last year, people have been really poaching up a lot of the vintage wines. So I was kind of curious what was the most exciting thing that you guys saw. Which brings me to the next thing that I want to do is I'm feeling like some sparkling.
What?
I know.
Fantastic
Oh,
idea.
that was Anna
Wow,
clapping.
there's a
Yeah, there we
box
go.
all around.
Yay!
A saber handy?
No, we have no sabers or a Christine to a saber for us because I don't want to ruin a bottle, but she did such a fantastic job last night. If you've never seen anybody saber a bottle of sparkling, get over to Jim Ricard's Facebook page and you can see the show we did last night, which was tons of fun, and the food was exquisite. I learned how to say booze, moosh, amuse bouche, and what about the 2 pastries? What was it? Canapé 2. Oh, canapé 2 ways. So I was learning how to say those things yesterday.
Canapé?
Canapé.
Canapé?
Yeah.
Like a canopy with a pay on the end?
Yes, just like that.
Nice.
So Danny, what's our time frame on food? Oh, should we? Well, I thought we had a few more minutes.
No, let's do sparkling.
Get it ready.
We got time. We got the whole show.
No, we've got.
We can go till like 10:30 tonight. We don't care.
Is it plated or not? It's plated, ready to go.
Make sure you get a piece.
Let's switch over. Let's hold off on the sparkling.
No, let's do the sparkling.
All right.
We can do that later.
Oh, okay. Come on, Danny. Come on in. What do we got? I was just waiting to get it's a plating for everybody. But what do we have?
First.
Thank you.
All right,
As you
here is our beautiful New York roast with
Wow.
my mashed potatoes and gravy.
My God.
And a little horseradish sauce here for you.
Oh, wow. That's
have,
pretty fancy. And
your-
looks like you
Annie?
got the temperature just right. Looks like it's nice
Yes,
medium rare.
Medium rare.
Wow.
So
Excellent.
there we go. It's a nice Christmas meal. You can decide what wine goes.
Little
good with it.
Yeah, so
horseradish
we'll work
sauce
through
there,
the
Steve?
reds and then we'll move into the sparkling. And the sparkling will be nice for dessert anyway. So that'll be
That's
nice.
true.
So too.
All
You can never
right.
go wrong with sparkling.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
here we go. Oh, wow. We've
Dang,
got
kids.
gravy.
I think we've got the entire roast beef
I was
here.
calling
Look how huge this thing is.
the peppercorn sauce last night gravy. I probably offended all of our French fans.
Don't think
But
there's
I think
anything
this
wrong
is
with calling
this is
that
more of a
gravy.
traditional gravy. Gosh darn it! Since I just said traditional,
Yes.
I really want to go to the father
You know
or
what?
the
I agree.
but the Cabernet.
right? But maybe let's start with father and go to cab. Let's start
You know,
older.
you should
go
always
younger.
go a little bit older. Move your way
And
through.
move your way
That sounds
through.
pretty good.
That
All right.
does sound fantastic.
Do you want me to
Seth.
make a blend for you or?
No, I should drink this.
Oh,
Oh, hot damn tamale. Who makes this stuff?
I don't know why I just laughed like Santa Claus, but
Because
maybe
it's that good.
Maybe that's what Cab Franc does for you.
Cab Franc will make you chortle like Santa Claus.
Mm.
Especially, is this the 13th, sir?
This is the 2013.
Damn.
We had a couple of bottles that didn't get snapped up, so I thought that we should snap them up
I am so
by
glad
consuming
we did.
them.
I am so glad you did. That
I
is
think
a great
there's a,
thought.
and I know that we held one more case for next year, but
We
I think
do.
there's a couple of these left
There
over.
are a few left over. There's a couple of these 13s left.
Ooh. Well, the wine on its own, absolutely fantastic.
Super rich on
let's
the
see.
nose.
Let's see if it's going to be okay with the roast.
Oh, man.
Almost like a no-brainer.
Yeah, I'm thinking this has got to be stunning.
Mm.
Right here.
Mm. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. I held off on the horseradish. I didn't go for any gravy in the first one. We'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Danny, excellent job. Excellent job.
Crushed it, Rockstar.
Way to go, my friend. Not just a 2-star rating, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. 2 hooves up. Rudolph says yes.
And then, JJ, if you'd like to see if anybody wants the 13 with their fancy stuff, we do that for us. I sure
And you
appreciate it.
probably
Thank you,
should.
sir. I think that's quite a nice pairing.
Wow, Brad. Wow. And what's neat is the horseradish is in no way overpowering the 13.
Well, I
Cab
think
Franc.
that's because Danny, prepared that himself, didn't get a prepared one, and
Right.
was able to give you those wonderful horseradish flavors, but it's not too potent.
Not at all.
Well, let me see. I'll get in there and see what happens there. Mm. Yep.
See
Very
how
nice.
perfectly balanced?
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Little mashed
Thanos
potato.
would be proud. This is perfectly balanced wine with a perfect
Well,
meal.
Hey, Danny, if we could reproduce this for Christmas Day, you did an excellent job. Way to prepare.
Get going. Get cracking on that, homie.
This is absolutely fantastic.
This is kind of ridiculous.
Oh man.
My God. And this is like a slab of beast right here. Fred Flintstone has nothing on me.
No.
You can keep your Diplodocus burger. This
Which
thing. Wow.
Which is this the 16?
It's a 16.
I think I'm gonna see how the 16 messenger pairs to that.
I've got a feeling.
Yeah.
I've got
We'll
a
see how that
feeling.
goes. Holy smokes.
Mm. Oh, it's 13 though. It's just like
Yeah.
pure
sort of-
unadulterated heaven.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the 13 Father as the pairing, but I sort of just want to enjoy it
on its
all
own.
on its own.
On its own.
The pairing obviously is fantastic, but I feel that I'm missing out on some subtlety and nuance.
That is true. But again, you could always have a little splash after dinner.
Oh yeah,
Wash everything down.
absolutely. Okay, I was just gonna have 2 little bites there. I'm gonna go back in.
Dig in.
For
Dig
one
in.
more.
All right, let's see what this messenger's doing tonight.
Wow. Absolutely fantastic.
The crowd has gone quiet. Everybody's eating and they're happy.
Yeah, this is exactly what you would expect. This is exactly what you would expect
Yes.
when you have absolutely delicious food. The
Perfect
conversation
food.
slows down.
Even Archie is like,
all of the
this is
all of the
great,
pooches are begging with care. they're sitting, looking longingly.
hopefully Freddie is not drooling on those beautiful pants, but it kind of looks like he might be.
Yeah, Fred.
Probably have to go until 6:30 till we finish.
All right, we're gonna
Okay.
go.
We're going to go a little later tonight.
We're gonna run late to finish the dinner. Don't forget, save some room for the fancy desserts. Oh my gosh, so many, so many good things to go.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The messenger is probably the better pairing because it's younger, it's brighter, and so you're not losing all those subtleties and nuances they play so beautifully.
Yes. The father has aged, and so that the tannins are waning, the acids are waning, and so with such a rich dish that it's the dish actually overpowers the wine.
Subtlety. Yep.
So if I was going to open the father for a meal right now,
A 13.
now that I've taste this. Definitely the 13.
Yep.
I would do a pork dish
Yes.
or something a little less fatty.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have the tannins and the acids to pair with the fats as
Right.
much.
Right.
Where the 16 Messenger has all of that still.
All that
and
structure's there.
again, neither one's negative. This one's just a little more powerful and has those tannins, and those tannins are what you need to kind of wash the fats and all of that off the palate, so that you can have the next refreshing bite. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of a food and wine pairing, is that not only are they complementing
Right.
each other, but you're preparing your palate for the next bite.
Yes. And wow.
Yeah,
But
so
again-
good. Holy cow!
But again, if you're a Cab Franc fan and you open that sucker up and you had it and it wasn't just turkey or something, you'll be happy, happy, happy. It is so good.
Wasn't? What did you say?
Happy, happy, happy.
What about turkey?
Oh, well, if you're having turkey, because some people have turkey for Christmas, they have a bird or a duck or a goose.
Okay. Food and wine pairing, or what were you? Where were you
Well,
going? I
so,
was
so
trying
the
to figure out-
13, since the 13 is now, the tannic structure's not there for those big fattier flavors, that's where you're thinking
but a
maybe
goose.
pork.
So, but nah, the turkey's probably not enough. You still need to have some fat.
Something.
In there. I would not recommend opening up a Cabernet Franc for a turkey.
Even your turkey with all the spices and the brininess?
yeah. I would say that there's unless you decided to add a whole lot of extra fat to
Right.
it, there wouldn't be. Again, I was saying there was too much fat for here, but you've gone kind of like to the polar opposite of that. So on
Polar Express opposite. I
yes,
think.
but now you said your goose. Now there you've gone back into a completely different
A little fattier
thing,
action.
and that would be just fine. Yes,
I bet it'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
I'm
You
getting-
were such a goose
I'm getting a
killer.
goose.
Man, he's been
I
hunting
do.
goose for years.
Hating those things. They're so cute, but they're so evil.
Wow. I don't know. Golfers don't like geese.
Oh, as long as they're not chasing you, they're
I think
totally
it's
fine.
more about the leavings on the green than the chasing.
That is also true.
Yeah.
You don't want to have a divot full of pocky.
The green is where you putt. And if you divot the green, then you probably shouldn't be playing. But Grady is a huge sports aficionado, and I'm sure he was not thinking about divots on the green.
I always replace my divots, even if they're on the putting green.
Wow. That's brutal.
Well, that's why they didn't invite me back to the TPC.
Yeah. Not going to
One
go
of those
there as
things.
well.
One of those things.
All right, my friend. Wow. Absolutely fantastic.
Danny,
you
crushed
did a
it
great
again,
job.
sir.
Absolutely appreciate it.
So good.
So
good.
good.
So
I'm ready to
ridiculous.
move into some fancy sparkling.
I'm ready to move into some fancy sparkling because, fancy sparkling is fancy sparkling.
And you guys didn't hear those applause, of course, because Anna was over there applauding for the sparkling. So, there's sparkling. All right. The time of year for sparkling, honestly, I love sparkling. If it's on a
Any
Tuesday,
day. I
if it's
don't
on
care.
a Wednesday. I always feel better if I have a glass of sparkling wine. It just makes
I'm
me
so with you.
feel good. But some folks, I know,
You save it
save
for
it
those
for,
special
for the
occasions?
special occasions. So we're
Sure.
rolling into a very special occasion time of year.
Maybe
It
the
is-
best
it
special
is the
occasion
time. It is the time. And Archie was like, I love sparkling. Jamie,
So
it's
much.
okay. We
Jamie,
love
no.
him. Everybody
No.
loves. Oh no, Archie just went into timeout.
Oh, timeout,
no.
timeout dog. Poor timeout dog.
Archie,
You should have
come
heard what
home.
Fawn would have said in
Yes.
this same situation.
Holy
She would have been
smokes.
up on the table, eating their food and barking at the same time.
Oh, I'm not even going to talk about the moose. I talk about the moose every time.
It's some pretty sexy moose, though,
So
dude.
much moose. Oh, so sexy.
More moose than you can shake a stick at.
No one shakes stick at moose because they'll attack you.
That's right.
No one wants
Do not pet
Oh, wait
that
a minute.
cute moose in your
here's,
yard.
here's what's funny. So now, just off camera, we have Danny, Anna, JJ, and everybody going, what's
going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, some sparkling.
Somebody,
What happened?
somebody said, Moose, do you want to deliver this to our guests?
That's what I'm here for.
You are a good guest.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you,
you may
Danny.
even get some too, Danny.
Oh, I'll get some, all right.
Yes, that is true. Holy smokes. The other reason why I opened the sparkling tonight, other than that
Yeah.
we are just gluttons for deliciousness,
We are.
is that I always want to do something special for our guests that watch us every weekend and support us all year long. Well, I guess it's not every weekend anymore, but,
Well, but
every other weekend, and
feels like every
sometimes
weekend.
just once on Sundays. So
Never on a Sunday.
no, we've never done one on a Sunday. Anna, do you got the microphone going, darling? Anna's got a question.
Has a holiday
She's talking.
tradition inherited from Dee's family: spaghetti on Christmas Eve with a tomato-based sauce. Any wine recommendations for that dinner?
Actually, we have a similar tradition, Christmas Eve tradition, because back in the old days when Grady and I lived in different parts of the country, and Mom and Dad were still back in Phoenix, we're flying in. We're usually getting in for the holiday
Fairly
Christmas
late.
on Christmas Eve.
Fairly
and
late,
so we actually have a tradition of
Lasagna.
what are those? Yeah,
Yes,
lasagnas
lasagnas.
and some fun stuff
But
like
this
that.
year we're doing it a little different because
We-
we're going to have some good friends over, and we're going to have.
Well, we got to step up our game. We just can't have.
I know. We're gonna
Plain
have
old
lots of
lasagna.
Newski's sausages and
Wow.
brats. Okay, and I think we might break out our pizza oven and make a few homemade pizzas.
Damn.
To start a new
To
tradition.
start a new tradition.
That
So,
sounds fantastic.
I think that's our plan for
So,
Christmas Eve.
what's the pairing?
So the pairing is because I've had plenty of those evenings where we fly into town and then we have a delicious frozen lasagna baked up for us when we arrive. Thanks, Mom. So
No,
many good
Mom
times.
makes it by fresh. She doesn't go to Costco and get the frozen ones. That's what I do.
Hey, we all do it.
It happens. It's Christmas Eve. You got things going on.
Yeah,
Presents
so
to
much.
wrap. So, what's my favorite wine with a pasta with a tomato base?
Yep.
Would probably be something in the neighborhood of my Malbec is absolutely delicious
Bastard.
with
Very
pasta.
good.
But despite the jackalope walking out of our tasting room right there, he was correct. Zinfandel, the classic red
17.
sauce wine, it's a little bit
17's
higher
amazing.
alcohol, cuts through all of the fats. I would say the 2017 Zinfandel, absolutely. The
Freddie.
Malbec, if you are, because it is Christmas Eve and you feel like the Zinfandel might be slumming it for the night and you want to jazz it up a bit, you could easily do any of the Bordeaux blends or something like the Rocket.
Like the Rocket.
If you wanted to.
Stunning. So classic.
No, but beef it up just a little bit. But Zinfandel and red sauce, Zinfandel and pizzas.
Yeah. It's hard
Zinfandel
to go. It's hard to go wrong.
and frozen DiGiorno pizza. All
Stuffed crust, DiGiorno.
Yeah.
Oh my God, with that Zinfandel will make you cry. Amazing.
because you're eating DiGiorno stuff.
Well, if you got to cry anyway, you might as well at least have good wine to wash it down.
Okay. No, that's a fine frozen pizza that has developed. Somehow they can get a rising crust.
They can, and that's the best thing. So I got my pizza pizzazz oven, but you have a real pizza oven now.
It's one of those fancy ovens. Bye guys, take care. It's one of those fancy
Merry Christmas.
900-degree little pizza oven things. And so I haven't quite perfected it yet. So we'll
Still
probably have
working
some
on your
burnt
game.
pizza on that. But
It's all part of the fun.
it is.
Dino burns
so
a
we're-
pizza now and then.
Dino burns his pizzas a lot. I think that's kind of like his style.
Ouch.
We
And we'll
love
just
you,
edit
Dino.
that in post, right, JJ?
No, we won't.
Perfect.
Dino knows that he has burnt crust pizza flying out of there every day.
Love those. We love.
But we love it. We eat it all the time, and
We
it's
do.
fun.
Every
But
single day.
that's what the problem with the 1200-degree oven is, that you're going to get a little.
You got to be watching it
You're going to
at
get a
all
little
times.
little
That is
stuff on there.
way too hot for Grady's house, because if my oven ever got to 1200 degrees.
Well, no, you put it. That's why you put it outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'd be burnt down.
So why are we drinking sparkling tonight, Grady?
We were drinking sparkling.
Oh, you're putting a bite in your mouth. Awesome. I know why we're drinking sparkling night. We're not just celebrating, and like I was saying, that some people wait, for a couple of special occasions a year to enjoy the bubbles. I say that if you're feeling like it, you should have it on a Tuesday or Wednesday. But for what we're going to do tonight for all of our good friends who are watching, and just our good friends that are watching,
Just the
nobody
cool people.
else,
Just
nobody
you.
else gets to do
We're
this.
not advertising this.
And so, we ran a little special on it where we gave $80 off a case. But what we're going to do tonight for our friends is it's going to be $10 off a bottle. You don't have to buy a case. You can buy a bottle. $10 off.
Buy 5 bottles.
Plus your club discount. Buy 100.
Yeah.
Buy 2 pallets. You buy 2 pallets. I might fly it
We'll
out
be
to you.
out. We'll be out.
We
We'll be so
we will,
out of line.
swing on down, and because I want to be a part of
Because
that
I was
party.
going to say, you're going to have to put it on the flatbed
Yes.
and pick a cool evening and go.
We will have a lot of fun, but because you guys have been so supportive, we wanted to give you the deepest and most special things of the year. And if you decide to have a bottle or 3 cases, there's no limit. You just buy what you want, buy what you need, and you exclusively get the deal. This is not a deal for any of the other wine club members or
This is only for
anything
you
else.
guys.
Oh my gosh, Grady, what are you doing over there?
I keep forgetting that I'm attached to stuff.
I thought that is.
There I am.
I thought you lost a bag.
No,
that
there's
was up in there for some reason.
Everything's all plugged into Grady's thing for some reason. I don't know why.
Why are we all plugged in over there?
Everybody plugs their stuff into my stuff.
We don't want you to run.
Yes, I can't leave. I can only move sideways just a little bit.
But anyway, and the other thing that we're doing is that we didn't have a sale on every wine that we have. That would have been impossible with all the different wines we have. But so every single bottle of wine is on sale for anybody that's watching tonight. You'll get an extra $5 off plus your. So it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're buying Sauvignon Blanc or
Sauv Blanc.
3 liters.
Viognier.
Doesn't matter. Reserve
matter.
cabs, everything
cab.
for you
Lead
because
Classique,
you
$5
guys
off.
have been the ones that have supported us throughout the years that we've been doing this now, because now we're coming up on 2 years. So
sparkling.
we just wanted to say thank you. What was that?
10 off the sparkling.
10 off the sparkling. 5
on a
everything else.
bottle.
Doesn't matter.
10.
And then. Yeah, so that's deeper than anything else that we've done, and this is only for you guys, and
Just
it's
the
only
people watching.
For the folks that are watching
That's right.
tonight.
The coolest people.
So
the best.
there's the deal. I have a hankering. Hey, Jim, get ready to swing over here and say hi. We have a very special guest in our audience tonight who showed up not only with, I believe he brought pie, he brought wine, which is even better than pie sometimes, but he introduced me to probably one of the most fantastic pairings. Danny, do we have his stuff ready to go for plates and stuff? Okay, well, we'll give you about 37 seconds while we talk about these different things. Hey, does everybody know who this is?
Hi, guys. My name's Jim, and I'm delighted to be here. But I have to say that I came across this amazing pairing.
Yes.
It's just by accident. I was up in Washington State. The only place that carries my wine in the entire state is at the Olympic Bakery, which just happens to be about 70 miles from nowhere, and right in the middle of Pickering Road it is. And Neil Freitas is the guy that owns it, and he just loves wine, and he has a tasting bar this big, and in the bakery. And so you buy bread, you buy wine. What more could you want?
Perfect.
And he texted me and on our way up to visit family, the fact that he was selling the Old Vines Inn like crazy with a slice of pie. And he said it's just amazing pairing. And I have to say, when I got up there, we got some pie from him, and we had the Zin, of course. But it was phenomenal. And we tried it yesterday.
Oh my gosh, it is. He's not joking. And for those of us like Jim and I, who obviously we love everything there is about wine, and we're the foodie people as well. how many years did we have a Thanksgiving table that probably had a pumpkin pie on it, but we never had this pairing before? And Old Vine Zinfandel with pumpkin pie, possibly one of the best pairings I've ever had. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's more. We talked about this quite a bit yesterday, and I think that when we're talking about it, we're talking about, you know, Alexander Valley's Inn,
Yes.
okay, you know, where you have that bright fruit, nice acidity, and that aromatics of baking spice.
Baking spices versus other Zinfandels in
Savory
other
spice, yeah.
valleys that end up being like the black or white pepper. So they're spicy hot, where Alexander Valley's Inn seem to be more baking spice.
Yeah, it's like whatever's in, you know, spice cake. You know,
Yep.
it's like what's in it? I don't know. There's all kinds of things, but the fact is that it smells like it. Okay, and we did it yesterday, and we did yesterday on our Facebook, and we did it to kind of celebrate our, you know, our events we had last year during the downtime, and we did our, you know, our dinner with Brad and Jim Zooms.
Absolutely. And we're going to do it again.
We are.
These things sell out, guys. These things sell out within days,
Yep.
2 to 3 days. Our dinner, the dinner series with Brad and Jim. Oh my gosh, look at this!
Oh, look at this
And we
pumpkin
even
pie
have some
here.
fantastic pumpkin pie. Thank
There
you,
we
thank you,
go.
Danny.
No, thank Jim.
All right, thank you, Jim. But anyway, well, Jim's pouring the wine because I definitely need that wine with this. Our dinner series is really fantastic, and if you guys missed out on it last year, it is
you have it
so
going.
much
Yeah.
fun. Jim and I want to outdo each other with food pairings, and here he's outdone me with any of my dessert food pairings with this. But we have a friendly competition to produce fantastic food paired beautifully with our wines. And the neat part about that is then we get to enjoy it and we get to analyze each other's food pairing. But the best part is that we're gonna produce fantastic videos. So if it's something you haven't made before or you're new to cooking, we can show you very easily how to produce these fantastic foods that we're having. So anyway, it's a ton of fun. If you want to, all of you, I know there's a lot of you guys out there that have already participated. Shoot us an email to get on the waiting list and more information next week. But let's get into this. So we have homemade pumpkin pie.
Yeah. By the way, this gives the perfect reason to have dessert first. It's holiday season, right?
If you guys didn't see it, we had dessert first last night.
We
It was
did.
fantastic. So invite your friends over and have pie, so that way they can have them eat it. So when they leave at night without having a piece.
Yeah. And by the way, thank you for Eliza baking another pumpkin pie today.
That's like 3 in a row now. She's had to produce. Oh my gosh! And the best part about it is I can smell it already. Just a beautiful pie. Oh my goodness! And we always do, like Jim says, we taste the wine first if we're going to do a proper tasting.
Well, that way you got the taste of the wine, you taste the food, and then you taste the combination. You got 3 flavors.
Well, wasn't just last night. This is a winner all the way around. Holy smokes. So for those of you that are planning on having some pumpkin pie for the rest of the holiday season, absolutely get some Zinfandel. You can get some run-of-the-mill Zins. Probably should get one from Alexander Valley, and especially get one from Jim, because this Old Vine Zin,
do you have a Zin?
I do. It's not an Old Vine Zin, and mine is it's a Tri-Valley. It's a Alexander.
A mongrel.
Thank you for coming to my show tonight, Jim. And a pleasure to know you. And we'll see you sometime next year, I'm sure. Great evening, America. Jim's
Just
Christmas
show me
present
the
just
door.
slightly smaller. No,
I'm gonna pull all the stuff out of his stocking, right?
yes, of course I blend I'm a multicultural kind of guy. So I take wines from other regions. And I know Jim, he's all Alexander Valley. So I do blend wines from other regions. So I've got a Dry Creek,
Well, you got
Russian
one
River,
on. You got one on.
and a little Dry Creek, Russian River, and a little Alexander Valley in there. But because Jim has been forcing me to do more proper wines, I do have more Alexander Valley Zin that I got this year.
Yes.
So I'm very excited, and it's more Zin than I usually get from Alexander Valley. So I might have a couple different Zins this year because Jim's prodding to try not to be a mongrel.
That just popped out. I'm sorry. I mean,
The truth only stings for a minute.
yeah, right. Yeah, you're going to send death threats to my phone tonight. I know.
No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, but I absolutely, when you agreed to come here tonight and do this, first of all, it is a pairing that I just couldn't have imagined. If I thought about it, it probably makes sense. The warming baking spices, the warminess, the zin, the fruitiness, the low sugar, because pumpkin pies are a low sugar
It's a custard
pie. Yeah, it's more of a custard than a pie, and so you have that low sugar. High sugar in red wine, that's a toughie, right? So you have this low sugar. Just pairs so fantastically with this wine.
Do you have your
beautiful.
Zin open?
I don't have my Zin open, but I can. Let's see. Let's try Brad's Zin. There it is. Oh, look! I happen to have a bottle right here. Look at that. Holy cow!
Not that I want to see if it's a Zinfandel.
So if it will go with any Zin, not just an old vine Zin.
My sense is that what we're looking at is the nice acidity of Zinfandel. And I know your wines tend to be very, have a nice acidic background.
Yes, a little more old world, a little less fruit forward.
Yeah, and
style.
My sense is that is one of the biggest things that are bringing forward here, and it's the acidity. It's got, that spicy thing. That's all right.
So
you don't need to get a clean glass.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm old school. I can use glass for more than one.
Mine wasn't finished yet.
I know. Well, no, you can.
But I didn't want to do a wine shot, and I wanted to do it with you. So let's see what's happening here. Smells like Zin. It smells like freshly opened Zin. So this is the Sonoma County. What the heck should we call this thing? Yeah, we called it Sonoma County Zin because it's the Tri-Valley.
Now, does that one have a little Primitivo in there too?
That was the 16. Or am I wrong? Is that what that Primitivo?
It flies.
No. Oh yeah. Oh, that was the Dry Creek. Yeah.
You were thinking
that one's got a little Primitivo in it. Who knew? Like you said, a mongrel. But does it work with the how?
Yes, it does.
This is it just a regular Zin, not an old vine Zin?
Yeah.
How does it go with the pipe?
Yeah. I tend to think of it is Alexander Valley Zin, not necessarily just old vine, but I think it flies.
That works just as well.
I think it's Zinfandel is the right answer. Not big jammy thing from
not the big high alcohol sweet Zins.
Yeah,
because you want dry, because this has got no sugar, low sugar, low sugar on low sugar. Yours has a little more dusty character. I think yours is. I like it the best, but.
Well, it's been around for over 100 years. So.
This, just as a Zin, I think this is a great pairing. So even if you don't have one of these two fantastic wines, I'm sure you've got Zinfandel in your wine cellar.
Yeah.
They go great. It's a beautiful pairing. You absolutely have to do it. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight, sharing these things.
The dates off the stage now.
The dates for these two.
Now that I've been,
my shepherd's crook.
now that I've insulted you.
I love it. I feel good about it. I'm totally fine. No, but the one last thing I want to say is that so our next dinner series is February 6th and 20th.
That's the 20th.
And so we don't have any information out for you, but the information is going to be coming out in the next couple of days. But if you know Jim's number, call him, say I want to get on the waiting list because it's going to sell out. Or if you know our number, give us a call. Get on the waiting list because it's going to sell out. Every single one sold out in 3 days last year.
Yep.
So we want to make sure that everybody that wants to get in can. So be looking for just be looking for those emails as well.
Yeah, and it'll be 2 meals,
All right.
and it'll be 2 wines each meal, and so it's a lot of fun.
You know, what if we had a bonus bottle? There's hardly a meal that I do 2. So for some folks that want the bonus, maybe a starter or a finisher, maybe we should have, for those folks that want to have a try bottle, we'll have a separate thing. We're going to work out the details in the next 46 hours before we send out the email. So, but I was just thinking, you know, I got to have some sort of starter or some sort of finisher.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. It's either going to be a 4 or 6 bottle deal, and then it'll be 3 of his, 3 of mine. We got to get some great meals put together for that.
Okay.
But thank you
Yep.
for coming down and
You bet.
saying hi. And thank you so much, Jim.
Yay!
Jim. A Chianti Road staple. Oh, you're taking that? I thought Grady was going to get that. I thought I was going to get that. I was trying to get him to get back over to his seat before we got that. Oh, you got that?
No way, man.
Wait, where's your bottle? Take your bottle back with you. Get over. All right, there we go. There we go. Holy smokes. Look at that, folks. We have celebrities swinging in to say hi at our shows these days. Quite amazing. Hey, Grady, how you been doing over there? Haven't heard
You
from
just never know who's going to show up at these crazy shows.
I haven't heard from you for a while, but here's what I wanted to talk about the whole dang time Jim was over there.
What was that?
Grady doesn't eat pumpkins. Can I see your pumpkin pie plate? All right, Eliza, way to go.
Way to go.
Judy, you're in the back seat now
No,
because Grady's only
don't say
eating
that.
Eliza's pumpkin pie.
Because I ate 2 pieces of hers this year.
Zinfandel should be named the mongrel.
Oh, so my Zinfandel's now the mongrel.
The mongrel.
All right, thank you. I'm going to call it the loving mongrel.
Since Grady
That's a
does
sexy
not
mongrel.
eat-
But he had a couple bites.
Look, we're getting him
Oh,
a fancy.
oh.
Look, it matches your glasses.
Look at that. That is fantastic.
Right here, cupcake.
I'm going to lead your slave and you
Yes.
treated me like crap for most of my life.
That's very true about that whole thing
That's,
there.
it's
It's kinda
horrible.
weird.
It's horrible.
Seems like a horrible
But
story
it just
now that I
seems
know.
you could overcome your childhood trauma and become a hero.
Yes.
And Danny can become a dentist.
Dentist.
I know you could. You could if you try really hard.
It's only because I have such a great smile.
That's right.
I
That's
know.
right. I wish we had that TikTok little bling.
And Bumbles bounce. That's all
They
I've heard.
do.
All right, I'll
Is
let
that
you
how-
guys
I was
get
just-
back.
is
No,
that-
no, that's enough.
Is that how we met?
That's enough.
Were you doing dentistry?
Oh, yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's all I'll say about that.
Aye, Speedy. What are we doing? Holy mackerel. Well, that was a lot of fun.
That
So
was
we had
super
a
fun.
first guest star coming.
Well, Joe's been in, so we've had other guest stars before.
He didn't say anything about mongrels though.
He did not call your wine a mongrel wine.
So maybe we should rethink this whole guest.
We should completely rethink. That was our first and last guest you'll ever see.
and not going to see our guest.
Unless we vetted them really hard first and know exactly what they're
And we
talking
have the
about.
dump button.
We do.
No, and we have a dump button. So I can look at JJ and he can like.
And he's like, gone. Just drop him through the trap door and he's out.
oh, you want a trap door? That sounds.
Oh, we should have a
fantastic.
trap door. We should have a trap
Holy
door.
cow! I don't know. Anna, do you have anything else to say tonight? Anna has nothing else to say tonight. Danny, do you have anything else to say tonight?
Absolutely. You want me to come back?
Well, come back and say a little something then if you've got something to say. You're all good? All right.
Are you doing our song?
Well, we were thinking about it, so you probably should get the song ready to go.
It's ready.
Oh, is it ready? All right. Because a lot of people, how many views on what's your TikTok page? JJ, come here for a minute.
Join.
What? So everybody knows JJ, aka Mr. Fluffy, all sorts of other different fun names.
The Bubble
But the
Boy.
Bubble Guy or the Buble Guy. But hey, on your TikTok, how many views do we have of you riding the bubble down Geisville Avenue?
We currently have 7,400.
Oh my God!
fantastic
That
is
crushed everything we've done by
Yes.
like 10 times.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I think last week we got 110 on
That's
like
right.
one of my cheese crisp
That's right.
recipes.
But it was
But-
cheese crisps and
But
110
no,
viewers. Come
absolutely
on, man.
fantastic. If you haven't seen our wonderful little entry into Geyserville's tractor parade with JJ in the person
crushed it.
singing for the crowd,
Crushed
it was
so much.
absolutely fantastic. You should go and check that out.
It's on our website.
Especially if you just want to feel good about yourself and humanity. There's nothing better than a little lighted tractor parade. So we do appreciate that. And great job, JJ. I just
Thank
wanted to
you.
say
You did an amazing job. Tommy.
that
It was
was
so much fun.
that was really amazing, and I sure appreciate it. All right, so Grady wanted to take us home.
I did. Don't leave,
or
JJ.
take us out of here.
No, you got it. You got to
with
stick
a
around.
I'll stay.
with a little
gotta stick
something. So Grady, Grady? You know, we have a lot of requests to sing songs, but Grady's just been dying to sing.
I have for a while now.
I don't know why, but you know, we'll now all know why.
That's right, and we haven't sang, so
We
That's right.
have done sea shanties. So Grady wanted
I want to
to
do an old classic.
end the
just to
year
kinda
just a
send us
smidgen
off
earlier.
just
for
a
us.
skosh early, because we're gonna have a fantastic holiday.
Are you going to sing along with us, Danny, or are you just going to press the button?
We'll
All right.
see.
Press the button and then come on.
Well, anyway, before we press the button, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Love you.
for another amazing year of hilarity.
We know, God, if we could do hugs, thank you guys so much. We absolutely couldn't be here without you. We have gone through the thick and the thin. We've had a crazy year. And honestly, I think because of JJ,
Yeah.
we've actually upped our game and have had really pretty decently produced shows for you guys to hang out with. So thank you,
I tried my
JJ.
best. I
You do
tried
a
my best.
fantastic
For
job,
those of you that
JJ.
haven't been here,
Fantastic.
JJ is now working in the tasting room. He's not just our audio video guy. So
No.
come and see JJ. If you're not a wine club member, you'll be a wine club member because apparently every day he works, he just gets everybody to join. So he's
And
doing
of course,
a fantastic
Anna,
job.
you know, typing
Oh,
all the fun
she's-
replies to everybody.
She's
Thank
banging
you for
out
that.
replies like
She's banging 'em out.
replies don't know.
Replies would
quite
have no idea what was
amazing.
happening.
Danny with
So
all
Anna
of his
got all over him.
cooking, even though he has other things going on, producing all this fantastic food for us. But the thing that I just want to say is that it's been, tough years, good years, bad years, doesn't matter. But the
Fun years.
family feeling that I
Fred.
get when I get to see you all every couple weeks, I really, really do appreciate
Makes it all worth
Thank
it.
you guys so much. And that's all I've got for today. So, Dan,
What
you want to
more
hit a
could-
button?
I don't know. That was about
Hit
as
a button
heartfelt
for me.
as I've ever heard. So I think.
Oh,
Old acquaintance be
for God.
forgot
Help him out, JJ.
and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of auld lang syne.
I don't know what it means, but it sounds sad.
For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of auld lang syne.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
Kwanzaa.
Christmas!
Happy
Happy New
Hanukkah.
Year!
Guys, have a
Thank you for
freaking
being
fantastic
awesome!
end
Thank
of
you
the
guys!
year. We'll see you all very soon. Or come up and see us
Yeah,
on
come
the
see us.
18th. Otherwise, we're going to go to sleep.
That's right.
Right.
All right.
Drinking.
Thanks, everybody.
We're drinking to you kids.
Cheers.
Ding.
That was
Ding.